Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go up a little bit of a
Yeah.
curve here. I want you to get hurt.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh!
TLC's hit show My 600-Pound Life has been on the air since 2012, illustrating the lives of ordinary people experiencing extraordinary obesity and showcasing their struggles before, during, and after weight loss surgery. These individuals, often so large that other physicians cannot treat them, bring their hopes, dreams, and lives to the table and put them in the hands of Dr. Yunan Nowzaradan, a surgeon in Houston, Texas. More often than not, this crucial medical intervention helps to not just improve, but also save the lives of the show's participants. Even though My 600-Pound Life showcases the most intimate details of its participants, and we mean intimate, there are still surprising aspects about the show itself that aren't as readily apparent. For example, do some of the participants have shady past? What's the deal with the show's enablers? And just how did the show come to be in the first place? Here's a look at things you might not know about the reality sensation My 600-Pound Life. If you enjoyed the video, do us a favor and click that like and subscribe. Now let's go ahead and get right into the list. If you've ever watched the TV show Intervention, you know about the clear link between childhood trauma and addiction to drugs and alcohol. My 600-Pound Life shows that it's the same deal with food addiction, which is what the participants all appear to be afflicted with. In many cases, this is due to the terrible things they endured during their childhoods, such as sexual, physical, and/or emotional abuse. Some participants were raped when they were young and put on the weight as a protective mechanism. Others ate to make themselves feel better. For example, Ashley Reyes said she used food to cope after her uncle raped her when she was 12. "I didn't know what to do," she said on the show. "I didn't know how to feel safe, so I would eat to gain back whatever little happiness I could." That's why when participants start losing weight, emotions often bubble to the surface. Weight loss surgery has removed their coping mechanism, and that can present additional challenges. For example, it was only when Ashley went through therapy after surgery to deal with the abuse that she started to really lose weight.
And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to feel safe. So I would eat to gain back whatever little happiness I could.
Regular viewers of My 600-Pound Life know that the stars of the show all have at least one enabler, if not more, who brings them the food that they want. You might wonder why the enablers don't simply stop bringing them unhealthy food or commandeer the grocery cart at the supermarket, but it's not so simple. The psychology is, in fact, quite complicated. In some instances, the show's participants sometimes make their caretakers' lives miserable by hollering and throwing fits until they get what they want. In other cases, the enablers are also heavy and they don't want to change their own diet. And in some other cases, the enablers want to be in a caretaker role and fear they wouldn't be needed if their loved one gets healthier. For participants to lose weight, the enabler has to be supportive of their journey. If they're not, like Celine Whitworth's ex-husband Gareth, the relationship will end or the participant will have difficulty succeeding.
It's a little upsetting to lose what you like, but I mean, gonna have to get over it.
Why do you have to be such a negative Nancy?
We'll see.
It might seem crazy or hard to believe, but most of the people on the show don't know exactly how much they weigh until they see Dr. Now. Oftentimes, the patients are shocked by the number that they see as they didn't expect it to be so high. So, how is it that so many of the stars of My 600-Pound Life are unaware of their actual size? It's likely because regular common bathroom scales generally don't measure over 300 pounds. Even scales in a typical doctor's office aren't built to account for a body weight that high, so it can be difficult to ascertain how much someone weighs if they exceed the limit. In case you were wondering, the scale in Dr. Now's office goes up to 900 pounds according to TLC.
$803.
Damn.
There are many heartwarming stories on My 600-Pound Life, like Paula Jones, who persevered through her struggles, lost hundreds of pounds, and became a motivational speaker. But then there are patients like James King, who ordered his family around from his bed. Not only did his daughter have to quit school to take care for him, but he also got his father to refinance his house to pay for transport to Dr. Now's office. He also manipulated his girlfriend Lisa. In turn, she gave in to his food demands, and he gained over 150 pounds on the show when he was supposed to be losing weight. Dr. Now finally fired him as a patient and never performed surgery because James didn't take it seriously. Sadly, James passed away at the age of 49 on April 3, 2020, according to his obituary. Stephen Asante gained notoriety in 2015 before he was on the show when a Rhode Island hospital kicked him out for ordering pizza while he was a patient there. He was reportedly abusive to the nurses during previous hospital visits. His lowest moment may have been when he accidentally knocked a plastic bottle filled with his urine on the floor for the nurse to clean up. Yikes.
My last meeting with the doctor, I don't think it went as good as I planned. The doctor was very upset with me and he chewed me out.
You would think that having a severe eating disorder would limit your love life, but many of the participants on the show have husbands, wives, or live-in partners. One woman, Tanisha Cleveland, had a husband, but he left her during the show because he wasn't interested in helping her lose weight. She went ahead and found a new boyfriend while still bedridden. Many of the romantic relationships on the show change, some for the worse, after weight loss surgery. Some of the partners are overweight as well, and their partner's weight loss threatens them. But in some of the relationships, the partner just doesn't want their loved one to change. Others want to feel needed, and their partner's weight loss threatens them. Christina Phillips, a young woman on the show, said goodbye to over 500 pounds and also bid farewell to her husband because he preferred the caretaker role to supporting her new life.
Food in the house, I eat it, so we run out of food quickly. So when Tim's at work and we're out, the only way I can eat is to go get it myself.
Washing or using the bathroom can be a struggle at 600 pounds, especially in a world built for smaller bodies. Some participants on the show have a hard time just trying to squeeze into the bathroom or shower at all. To that end, many of them rely on sponge baths as their primary method of hygiene. In any case, each individual on the show has to be filmed at least once washing their bodies. Genital areas are censored, but viewers still get a full view of the patient's large body. It's very intimate. Perhaps the most embarrassing instance was in an episode featuring Nicole Lewis, whose story aired in 2017. Both of her parents were drug addicts, and she ate her pain away. Unfortunately, she got so big that she couldn't fit in the shower, so she had to be washed by her partner outside on the porch. Fortunately, today, she appears to be doing a lot better.
There's 2 times that I've been kind of stuck in the shower and I couldn't get up. I sat in there for like 9 hours, just couldn't get up. And I can't ask my dad to get me.
Thanks for sticking around and taking a look at our list of some untold truths of My 600-Pound Life. Once again, if you enjoyed the video or learned something new about your favorite show, click that like and subscribe. From everyone here at the channel, we wish you a good day and we'll see you next time.
803.
Damn.